It's not a world of men.
I want you to be a man.
You could just be a man in this one moment.
I gotta be a man.
Be a man.
It's be a man time.
Be a man.
Be a man.
Be a man. Am I supposed to be a man?
Be a man.
Be a man. Be a man.
Be a man.
You can act like a man.
Be a man.
You know what kind of curtains I use? Black spray paint.
Dude, that's like fucking Elvis. Put tinfoil on the windows and then spray painted them black. When he was whacked out on beans. Do you decorate the house, man?
Yeah, I mean, like, so the young chick I was going out with, years. You ever meet her?
No.
All right, so she was like 26 years younger than me. This is like 10 or 15 years ago.
Ooh.
First time I had her over, she walked in, she's all...
The nutty one?
Yeah. Which one is it, nutty? Yeah. She's like, you have money, huh? I was like,
she can tell.
But then again, look who I was impressing. I mean...
Was she trailer park trash?
No, she was a librarian.
She saw your fucking couch and knew you had dough. Nice fucking recliner in the corner. What do you think this is?
Nice recliner,
fucking artwork.
Yeah,
Iowa fucking sound
I like
system.
artwork. I like
Do you?
real art. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you can buy something fucking pre-painted, or you could go to one of these art shows and get something for $20 and
Do you
throw
do
a frame
that?
on it. Yeah.
Do you have actual
art?
art in your house?
Yeah.
Wow.
I have a lot in my storage too that I just don't have room for.
Wow.
I have a lot.
Not enough walls.
I have enough. I have some that I've bought that they're not framed yet. Like, you know, you go to these things like the Topsfield Fair. I used to get a lot there. There's a couple things called like Art in the Barn and other things up in the Art in the Barn. Yeah, up in
Whoever knew Be a Man was an art connoisseur.
Yeah, a connoisseur of local
low-level art.
I like landscapes and like seascapes. I mean, you show me
Some
a
shitty
bowl of
fucking
fruit.
artist in Marblehead.
I mean, you
This
show
guy's
me
a sucker for a bowl of fruit.
a bowl of fruit doesn't do anything for me, but I like landscapes and seascapes. That's my thing.
Yeah.
You
A
know,
nice
the ocean.
seascape. I'd rather have a fucking picture with my camera.
Yeah, you could do that. Got some of those too. I have blown up.
But you know something? I missed the way the houses looked when we were little. My grandmother's house, my mother's with the plastic on the furniture. I mean, in a way you get it. They came from the Depression. They had no money.
Yeah.
They didn't know that when they could buy another couch.
Yeah, the
Right?
fucking the mini bar in the living room. Like fucking ready to go to make those fucking...
They did the best they could do.
Put the ice cubes in the morning before you leave. Because when I get home, I immediately make a fucking highball. I go right from the front door, I walk directly over, and I throw fucking a high... Right?
You knew you were in a high class house if they called it a divan.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, calm down.
A Davenport.
Did you ever walk in the front door, loosen the tie like madmen, and go make yourself a fucking highball? Or anything like that?
Basically just go to the fridge and grab a beer.
Right.
You know?
See, I miss the old days.
Yeah.
The big TV in the room, the fucking rug, the smell of tobacco all over the fucking house.
Art Deco everywhere, right?
Fucking shitty Art Deco, religious pictures, maybe, huh?
Yeah.
It's like you say that shit to kids, like fucking like you needed a 4-person team to move the fucking Zenith TV.
Oh,
like it was
fuck
fucking
yeah.
like it doesn't make sense to kids. They just picture fucking I can carry a 65-inch fucking TV. Those things are so light now.
Weighs 12 pounds.
Yeah.
You know? Fucking crazy.
No, but I miss it though. My grandmother.
The old school
they
Italian
have the
is
plastic.
like plastic.
At your house?
Plastic religious stuff everywhere. Not at my house, but like my relatives. You know.
And like the thing is that even though you'd go into a house and you'd see all of this like old shit and some of it fucking like looks like rustic and beat up, it's like all shit that was made by people. It was all like real stuff.
Yeah.
You know, and now you see fucking it's like the live, laugh, love decor fucking lifestyle with fucking like decorations and shit that you get at fucking Bed Bath and Beyond. It like that shit fucking sucks to me.
I'm a home
Like all
good guy
of it.
myself.
Are you like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, she goes there. The broads love that fucking store.
yeah, they
Well,
do.
Homegoods is good fucking because they're good to go for fucking shoplifting. Small
are they
things,
really?
measuring
Yeah.
cups, fucking
Yeah,
spoons.
because they don't expect like guys to go in there. It's mostly girls in
You
there.
wheel it. You have your little cart. You just get the table. You just keep on going. You wheel it right out to the fucking car.
Give them those big ass pillows and just walk out with it.
Yeah. Fucking 9-person beanbag.
Oh man.
Oh, God.
But yeah, it's like I remember going into people's houses where they had decorations and shit that they made with their fucking hands. And
right.
it's like you're going into a house and you know that you're not going to see another house like it. No. You're never going to see anything like it, where now everything's so cookie cutter.
Yes. Yeah. And they're hung up on this fucking shit. They try to pass it down to their family and this Ma's stuff. Oh, Ma's fucking chest. Well, her shit in it. One daughter wants it. Goes, I don't fucking want it. Fast forward 20, 30 years, it all ends up in the fucking dumpster.
What am I gonna do with this Schifferdrobe from fucking 1968?
That's a pair of fucking moccasins hanging on the wall they got once on a trip. I don't want them fucking things. Get rid of them.
I like old stuff, like a lot of antique shit. Like I get a lot of stuff. Like I have my grandfather's desk, which is like 110 years old or something. I had that redone.
Yeah, that's nice.
You know,
a desk.
Had my uncle's bureau. Had that redone. Couple little chairs and tables I had
you
redone.
Have them?
Yeah, I still
in
have
your
them.
place?
Yeah.
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 You use them?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just recently started to, because like all of my awesome furniture, fucking, I've moved so many times that I got to the point where I'm like, I refuse to move this fucking shit anymore. I'm not going to do it. So I've lived like a fucking recluse and like a fucking shit bum with basically no furniture for years and years. So now I'm like trying to nest and trying to like.
Nesting.
Yeah, and I fucking buy all cheap shit. It's all fucking IKEA. It's all fucking $60 fucking delivered from Amazon. I put it together, I get stoned. It's like, it's not the same.
Is the mattress on the floor or on the fucking platform? Or
I have an elevated platform.
You have the platform. Nice.
An elevated platform and a memory foam mattress. I went with one of those.
Those are very comfortable.
Yeah, and it was cheap as fucking dirt, and it comes and it's kind of fun. It comes like in the little bundle. You slice it open with a knife, and it fucking takes up the whole room.
Watch it grow.
Yeah.
What'd that cost you? Those are pretty cheap, right?
I think it was like I paid with the frame probably $300 cash and carry.
Unbelievable, right?
Yeah, for a full size, nice and comfy.
Yep.
You flip it every now and then because fucking the memory foam fucking loses its memory.
Mm-hmm.
But like even stuff like in here, like in this place, the old school wood paneling. That was such a crazy look back in the fucking 60s.
Well, everyone had it in their basement, it seemed.
Everybody.
Yeah. You know.
My place in Maine was the wood panel like this, but they spray painted like an ocean blue. Fucking right back in style, nice.
Yeah.
You look at it one color, you get rid of it, you change it to another fucking color, you go, this is perfect.
Yeah.
Got that vintagey vibe. Yeah, with a little fucking updating. You know what I mean?
Like, did you guys have like presentable places, like say when you were in college and shit? Like, what kind of like decor did you have fucking kicking around? Like,
we used to do, well, first of all, like I was only in the dorms one semester. I got kicked out, but the one semester I was there with my buddy, we made our beds bunk beds, so it gave us more room. So we got like a couch in there, and then we got the closet door. We hooked that up so it was like a big shelf. And we put a bunch of shit on there, like it was all like blacklight shit.
Nice.
We had big into the blacklights back then, right?
Oh, yeah,
That's
lava
right.
lamps.
Yeah. Got stoned and fucking looked at all the shit. You know, we had the blacklight posters.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, all that
It's
stuff.
a heavy scene, man. You had to be there, dude.
Yeah, you get fucking all ripped up on Mexican brickweed and stare at a fucking Pink Floyd poster from Spencer's Gifts for fucking 9 hours at a time.
Oh yeah.
I never did the dorm life. You know what I mean? When I did go to college, I lived at home. I lived in places here, but mainly my decor, it was music shit, sports, of course, back in the day.
Posters with no frame.
Yeah,
fucking
just,
two tacks.
Tack it on the wall. Radnitsky.
My grandmother didn't want me to make holes in the fucking wall. I go, it's a thumbtack.
Yeah.
I don't know holes in the fucking wall.
Fill it with toothpaste.
Yeah, I mean, you paint over it, they don't realize.
You know what I mean? I wasn't much of a collector of things. I mean, I was a collector, but I didn't take care of them, I should say. Same now going forward nowadays, right? She's got stuff, collects stuff. Nothing means anything to me. I can't get excited about a couch, a chair. All right, nothing. I don't care. I sleep on a dirty mattress in my own room.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't fucking care.
But it's like, do you remember like the first time that you moved in with a fucking broad and there was like kind of like the merging of items?
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah.
Well, you have a summit meeting before you actually move in.
Yeah.
Right? And about you go over what you got, what she got, what's going to work, what's not going to work.
Doesn't that suck? Well, I like my chair better. I think we should get rid of your chair and I'll bring mine in. Right off with the beef. Beef number one.
I don't like your chair. Your chair looks dirty. And then the fucking shit that you've had for fucking years and years that has stories and history behind it. It's just fucking thrown in the trash because fucking some stranger didn't like the way that your shit looked.
I know. You
But
ever
I am
strip
single,
furniture?
folks. I mean, there's good things about it because they cook usually.
And other stuff.
At the
Yeah,
beginning.
yeah,
At
hopefully.
the beginning.
Clean.
It all fades away, doesn't it, in the end?
But it's are you willing to, like, say if the woman does do her job the correct way and she's cooking, she's sucking and fucking, she's doing the round trip, do you give her a
Working
total
full time, I hope, too, right?
Do you give her a total free pass to put up any goofy
I
shit
do.
that she wants? She can decorate it however the
Well,
fuck
she's
she
not going
wants.
to take the shit I like down like my shit. I don't care. I have to like it though.
Yeah. I mean,
So that's when it gets into the debate territory, right?
Yeah. See, when I build houses with my
yeah.
ex-wife, we built a couple houses, and that's when
Yeah,
it was on.
Yeah.
That was on then because I had a lot to say.
participated. Right.
Yeah, about different colors and this and that.
Yeah.
And a lot of guys, like, you probably think the same. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Let them do what they want.
Yeah.
But I always had something to say about it.
Yeah.
You always had that.
Colors and.
You always had that interior decorator flair.
Well, my mother was in Boston.
Was she?
Yeah, she was interior decorator.
She buys a lot of shit. She likes to paint, do stuff. I pretty much give the okay. I'm like the fucking general in the bunker. You come in for permission, I'll just go this.
Yeah.
Whatever, yeah.
That's
She'll ask my
fine.
opinion, but not really give a fuck and do it anyway.
Yeah.
And buys a lot of pictures, I noticed, for the wall. I go, you bought another picture?
Oh,
How many fucking pictures do you have? You take them down, they're over here. Do you like it? I go, yeah. Once in a while, I found the picture highly disagreeable. For the most part, I go, yeah, it's it.
Yeah, I'll look
It
at
doesn't-
anything.
It's like, yeah, whatever. I don't go, ooh, and I don't go, it sucks. But once in a while, I went, the fuck is that? Like a picture of a turkey or something stupid? I go, I don't like that. I don't like that.
I
Get
have
rid of it.
nothing on any of my walls. My bedroom and my living room,
Nice.
I have nothing.
A Spartan existence. Do you have newspaper clippings of the fucking assassination plot and the serial killer map?
Corkboard.
Yeah, I never lived with a Chinese girl, but they've had stuff to say and done stuff to my place. They
Feng shui?
they take the bull by the horns.
What, move shit around?
Oh yeah, move shit around, have suggestions. You should
What do you
this, that.
say?
I mean, they're smart people, so I trust them.
Yeah.
You feel
I mean,
they have a gift?
they're very smart and resourceful. They
Then how
really
to put
are.
shit in the right fucking
Yeah.
spot?
It's feng shui.
Yeah, I mean, if they have,
Isn't that funny?
yeah, very
How
functional.
they were
have
born
things
with that
function-
fucking ability?
Yeah.
As
Yeah,
a
they're very-
Chinese
I
person?
think it's just because where they come from, there's 1.4 billion people there.
Right.
You have to be resourceful.
So they can look at a
And-
spot
Yeah.
like this. You may have one thing in your mind. This, say they go, no, boom, couch here, bed.
Yeah.
They
all of a
see
sudden
it
they
all.
make a closet out of a fucking room divider. I was like, how'd you do that?
But it's awesome if they're good at it.
Right.
If they're not good at it and they just start fucking, because 9 times out of 10 what happens is that you walk into a fucking full-blown construction project that you have to fucking fix shit and fucking do shit now
No
because
good.
they never fucking finished the job.
these two that I'm thinking of, like the last two, are very, very good.
Yeah.
With
You let
stuff.
them do their thing?
Yeah, because they're right on.
You
They
didn't
really are.
fucking hover over his shoulder. No.
No.
So it's a team? Are you banging a team of interior?
I'm just saying, over the years, there's been a couple, and they,
Oh, okay.
The interior decorator.
we could get into the story. I don't know if I ever told this story, but at one time I was banging 3 different girls, and 2 of them
No way.
were basically, but 2 of them basically had shit at my house, their own drawers.
Oh.
I told you what I was doing,
Yeah, I
right?
think you did,
I
yeah.
was all right. So the toiletries and all the shit in the drawers, I had bins, right? So when one was coming over, I would take pictures of where
Oh, my God.
where all this shit was
That's a lot of work.
and put it in the bin, and then I would look at the pictures I took before when the last one was there and put everything in exactly
What
the
the
same.
fuck,
yeah,
man? That's
that's fucking madness.
That's skullduggery.
yeah,
That's espionage.
Right, that's fucking high level.
crazy stuff. And then finally I said, what the fuck am I doing? You know?
When you're sitting there and you're like, oh, the deodorant was fucking 2
Right.
degrees to the left.
That's a lot of
It's
pressure
fucking
work.
crazy.
Well, but
And then all of a
I
sudden-
could see it. I probably would do that myself.
I mean, it was smart with the bin though.
But
Like,
then all of a sudden they didn't have it a different part of the counter or a new part of the counter. I'd be like, fuck it, I have to
Then
take
you get
another
sloppy.
picture. I have to take another picture. Yeah.
Well, it's funny. The other day, I swear to God, just 2 days ago, in my car was like one of those little makeup things that broads use. Like fucking clicking, this little mirror pops up. Was on the back seat, back floor of my car on a lipstick tube. It's been there for fucking months. I don't even know where it came from. I figured it fell out of her bag. I presented to her yesterday. She says, "Whose are these?" I go, "These ain't mine." I go, "They were here." I look like an asshole. I look like a liar.
And
I
it's
mean,
our
you
shit.
wouldn't show them to if there was
Right.
something going on. They would have fucking went out the window.
Those aren't mine. I go, "They're yours."
Could be the mothers that fell into the seat or something.
They were there forever.
Yeah.
But here I was, falsely fucking pinned for a crime I did not commit.
yeah,
Over a fucking trying to be a nice guy by returning their shit. I could have thrown it out the fucking window.
and that's the thing. When you own a million articles of clothing or fucking doodads or whatever the fuck it is, how do you know what's yours and what isn't? Like, really, how can you keep inventory when you have 1,000 barrettes and scrunchies
fuck
and
that.
shit like that? Like, it's like,
Madness.
We all get fucking black shirts. Her and me, I go, "Where's that fucking black T-shirt I've been looking for fucking 2 years?" Then you find it in her drawer fucking a year later. You know what I mean? I hate that.
Yeah.
That happens all the time.
how about like one of the biggest like culture shocks, obviously, is going into like the different nationalities' houses, and then you start seeing how their houses are
The
fucking set
smell
up.
is number one.
Yeah, the smell of food.
Number one, you walk in, you go, "Uh-oh."
That's
Yeah.
different.
It's a food smell. Right?
Yeah,
It's a different type of
always the
spice.
It's a
food
different smell.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it starts off with the smell, and then you start like noticing like odd plants.
Yeah.
You know, things that are
Plants, different cooking utensils.
Like a different
mean,
religion.
I get them all in my house. Like
Super Christian,
I mean, it's-
fucking Orthodox, something else different.
yeah, and they're like super. I don't know. You see, yeah, you start seeing like fucking all the religious shit
Yeah,
on
like
the
this.
walls,
What
like
the
the
fuck is it?
fucking
What's that?
like this guy has a
can show
Madonna
you
in his fucking kitchen, literally.
The father with a big mustache, different from your father, all fucked up.
Yeah.
Foreign accent. You go, "Oh man, what is this scene?"
And sometimes the people seemed happy too.
Oh,
What's that all about?
right.
There's
They,
a happy
they talk
family.
to each other.
Yeah. I mean,
Nobody's sulking in their fucking corners.
what's that all about, right?
Isn't that true though?
Yeah, I want to show you a picture.
But you
Well,
always
speaking
you
of
always
different-
had like that feeling, like fucking like oh, like you're the ambassador for the United States, and you're like in totally fucking foreign land.
A fucking Americano coming in. This is John, my
Gringo.
friend from school. He's an American.
Took a picture of my counter.
Oh, this is your counter? Look at this.
other night-
All Chinese items, right?
Yeah.
What is it? What you
Chinese food.
described? What is it, like a fucking...
Just all different food and shit that they have. All the food and
It'd be great to Be A Man now announces
send-
he
I'll send
only
you the
eats
picture.
Chinese food, nothing else ever.
I only eat Chinese pussy. So
Do Chinese eat bacon and eggs for breakfast? Oh, no.
no, they make a stir fry. I mean, they'll get whatever's in the
Wow.
fridge or the freezer, and they'll make something
They'll
out
make
of
a
it.
fucking jimbota.
Yeah, they have the soy sauce and salt and stuff like that.
See, I think that Be A Man could be the first guy that could break through the barriers and be the first white spokesperson for a Chinese food
Oh, fuck
restaurant
yeah.
brand.
Right.
If you had the white guy that owned the fucking Chinese restaurant and he knew how to do it right,
Yes.
especially how we know that Be A Man knows how to do it,
Oh, absolutely.
that would be fantastic.
I love a good stir fry.
Would you make
Me
your
too.
how would you decorate your Chinese restaurant? Would you go like typical? Would you have like those like little paper doors? And,
I'd have a lot of swords,
yeah,
a lot of weapons on the wall.
swords
Would
at every
you?
table. That's how you could, like cut the meat is with the
Oh
fucking
yeah,
giant
what do
sword.
they call it? Not a sable. There's another word for it.
Katana.
Katana.
Would you wear
Does that
Chinese
mean-
garb?
Does that mean like slow death or something? Is that the American?
I thought it was
kata-
honor. I thought it was,
Katashi maybe.
yeah.
Or something. I don't know. Yeah, but katana. That's right. Yeah.
I prefer the Japanese. They treat me nice in a restaurant. A lot of fucking bowing and shit.
Yeah, they make you feel like a king, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I sit down. I feel different, more respected. I feel the Chinese are talking about me, pointing at me and laughing.
No, I got a place. We didn't go to it when we went to New York that time. I got a place we can go.
Free
On
food.
46th Street, yeah.
We don't fucking pay. We
they-
don't pay
they
out
gotta-
there, by the way.
No. Well, we went to the Italian place, my cousin's place there.
Right, that's
Yeah.
right.
And
So we just say to
Little
people,
Italy.
we'll come to your restaurant gladly, but just really know that we don't fucking pay and we get the most expensive item. Thank you.
But whatever that does for you, we're willing to do it on our end.
It's quid
Yeah.
pro quo.
Yeah.
They get yeah. So this guy, he works for his brother. His brother got 10 Chinese restaurants in
Really?
Manhattan.
Chinaman?
Yeah,
Ugh.
yeah, of course. Yeah.
Figures.
So
Well, like
So,
we said,
Man, that was a dumb question.
good food. You know, it's a good place because the Chinese people eat there. You know,
We
That's
got
how you
Chinese
know.
food yesterday, believe it or not. We got it up there. You know, it was pretty good. It was good.
Yeah.
I mean, but it was the kind of that standard, nothing really outside the box. I'm talking the
Well-
basics, the pork fried rice. I said to them, I go, I'm eating like a pig. I look up and go, you know, real Chinese people don't eat this shit.
I know. That's what I was gonna say. Like
Yeah,
the
I go,
egg roll.
you still eating? They don't eat it. And I
Yeah.
returned to my eating like I'm some expert
Yeah.
authority.
yeah.
yeah, like
Nobody
you know,
fucking was
a lot of
impressed. I
stuff
went,
in the-
fuck off.
Stuff in the poo-poo platter is like.
Oh, we got
That's
a
not-
poo-poo for $3, which I demolished most of it.
Oh.
Little fucking beef and broccoli
yeah.
action. My mother-in-law gets fucking lo mein. She calls it lo mein. I'm like, don't you ever say that again. We call it lo mein. I go, you're fucking calling it wrong then. It's lo mein. Sorry. She got the vegetable lo mein. I go,
It's kind of
no.
a waste, right?
Yeah.
I go,
Could get
she just
those.
have some. I go, no.
It's like a thumbless hand job.
Here's the way it goes. It's pork fried rice, no debate. Lo mein, it's beef lo mein.
Yeah,
Let me
yeah.
fucking handle this.
Yeah.
It wasn't handled. They made some fucked up choices, but I still ate it. I ate it for breakfast this morning, too.
There was I remember there was a place up in Route 3 in Nashua. There was one of those Japanese places.
Yeah, I love the Japanese places.
I've always loved the decor of the Japanese places
Yeah.
because, like, I feel like I could live in one of those,
Yeah.
like, fucking, like a dojo vibe
Right.
with, like, the bamboo and the fucking.
Yes.
It's kind of like a
Samurai shit,
same as a
whatever.
massage parlor. It's the same decorations.
Yeah,
all the
like
time.
fucking Karate Kid, how he had that fucking kick-ass fucking house with the fucking dojo attached
They
to
treat
it.
me like I'm ex-World War II vet in the theater in Japan, you know, like that kind of respect.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, I'm a fucking American. Treat me nice.
Full bow. Full bow.
Full
From the
bow.
waist all the way down.
Yeah.
Full eye contact.
I love it, man.
Yeah, I mean, other cultures with the bow, they'll give you the ship bow.
right.
You'll even get the
Half-hearted.
head bow.
Yeah.
Now, I like going to the Japanese joint, the Habachi, where they chop it up, all that bullshit. I love that. That's a stir fry, right? That kind of thing. Oh,
Yeah,
fucking that's what I
They
like.
cook it on the grill. They flip the meat up and it lands in the hat and
I
shit.
could eat that shit every day. Man.
Oh, yeah, it's
Ooh, I
good.
could go for it right now.
I know.
Yeah, I could eat a shrimp out of fucking some stranger's fucking top pocket.
Right.
I eat some strange broad's ass.
I know. They're like an 8th degree. Those guys graduate through the ranks to be a hibachi master where you can flip the fucking thing in the pocket and all that stuff.
Yeah.
It's like, why didn't you fucking go to the other school and get like the ninja degree?
Well,
You
that's
work
right.
for the
That's right.
fucking-
Join the circus.
Yeah, you tell your mother and father, I'm going to be a hibachi trainee.
Oh, no.
Right. They
You
go,
dishonor our family.
Get your Sony, idiot.
Yeah. So that's Japanese style, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a
What's better?
healthy. It's a healthy food.
Will you side with the Chinese over the Japanese
Oh,
if it was a war?
100%.
Yeah, I know,
I
you
have no
to.
choice.
I know
They
you're
hate-
more on that. The Japanese aren't that many.
No,
The Chinese are
but
more than
but
that.
they killed millions of Chinese people.
Oh, they've
Yeah,
feuded for years.
Yeah, so
They fucking
I
hate
hear
each
it.
other.
believe me.
Blood feud.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if they found out you're friend with a Japanese person, you're gonna be on the shit list.
Although one of them's best, her daughter's best friend is a Japanese girl. So.
Okay, how about if you're just an all-around mix of an Asian? I'm a little Jap, a little Chinese,
A
you
lot
got a
of-
little
a lot of
Laos
them
in
are.
me.
Yeah, a lot of them are. Like,
I mean, because even like you're talking about this girl, the Cambodian one, right? She was like considers herself Cambodian, but she's half Cambodian, like has some Laos in her. Laos, however you say it, Vietnamese, and Taiwanese. THA. Is that how you say it?
I think so.
From Thailand?
It sounds so bad when you say to someone, see that guy? He's a Cambodian.
Yeah. That one just, there's something about the letters that the way that they
The
hit.
sound, right?
It sounds derogatory.
It sounds fucking like a serious
Cambo.
thing.
Yeah.
They call them Cambos or something?
The Cambode.
I told you before.
And then Bode for short.
If you say Chinaman, some people go, that's wrong. Don't say that. I go, but I'm not saying with any malice or any prejudice. Would you like if someone called you an Italo man? Some gay guy once told me, I go, yeah. Call me an Italian man, an Italo man.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be bothered in the least.
Yeah,
So
no.
if I call that man who's from China a Chinaman, is it what? I'm not trying to be mean.
I know a guy
there's
who
worse
calls
things.
everybody who's like he's talking about an athlete from Japan. Call him the Chinaman's pitching today. Everyone's the Cambodian restaurant. Let's go
No
to Chinese.
differentiation.
Yeah. They're all Chinamen.
Well, that's something my father and grandfather would do. They go, the Chinese kid, he's Laos and whatever.
But it's funny how like the Japanese and the Chinese hate each other. Imagine if we fucking were like at war and we hated Canada,
Right?
Like fucking like beefing with
It's like
your
the
neighbor
Civil
like
War.
that. Yeah,
I think now it's more civil, right?
Yeah.
Now, but back in the day, going back,
We need those Japs to rise up again to be a nice counter threat.
Oh, my father hated them until the day he died.
oh yeah. Well, he had good reason.
Well, he was in World War II.
Yeah.
He's got it right.
He hated them,
yeah.
but he had a Japanese girlfriend. And he had a Filipino girlfriend when he was older. He was in Japan and the Philippines.
Yeah, he was a traveling man with that shit. That's where it was. Fucking GI after the war.
He said
Right? Those were the days.
the whorehouses, there'd be like 2 broads in there. There'd be like 100 guys waiting outside in the line.
Nice.
Boxes must have fucking hurt like hell that night.
Then General MacArthur came and fucking freed them all.
Really?
I think he got rid of it or something.
Yeah, imagine
They
you
love
show up late for your shift at a whorehouse and you just see the line down the street and you're like, it's going to be a rough day.
That's your job. You go, oh my God. I got fuck 100 men today. You shit me?
I have to gobble down all of those pipes.
For
Jesus
a bowl of
Christ.
soup and 5 yen.
That's very little.
That's not much shit. And if
That's
I
like
don't do it, my father will beat me.
It's like a fraction of a cent.
I like to go to garage. I've gotten a lot of stuff at garage
Oh, I
sales.
still
and
love that.
Yard sales.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You steal the garage sales, don't you?
I did a couple of times. I know it's pretty low, but I have done it.
I've done it too.
I've done it.
Pay something for $50, try to pay with $100 bill.
How about when the people come from when you have a yard sale and all these people descend upon, and all of a sudden these people go, this
try to-
fan of people.
Yeah.
If we use your bathroom, I go, fuck no.
Yeah.
No, you cannot.
Yeah.
You can get the fuck out of here.
You can fucking leave.
Yeah, sure, right in there. Go by the bedroom, right in there. Yep.
I ran a yard sale down the street for the broad I used to go out with, and this fucking douchebag came shopping. She bought like $20 worth of stuff, and she tried to pay with all change. I said, no, get out of here. How about when the husband and wife are arguing about? You ever see? They're running and they
They
argue.
should be fucking.
Oh, they'd be.
That's weak.
Yeah, they'd be. I got there was this rug that I still have when you walk in my house, and I was like, oh, it's pretty nice. How much? She's like, oh, you can just have it. I was like, oh, thank you. The broad went over and went crazy about it. I was like, well, how much you want it? She's like, what do you want for it? She's like, oh, $5. It's like, all that over a $5 thing, you would think she would want 100 for it.
Fucking take it.
Yeah, fucking bitch.
About those couples on Saturday in the fall, they all eager with their dumb outfits. They stop and get a nice coffee, and they say, we're going to go yard sailing and antiquing. I go like this. Really? And they go, would you like to come? I go, are you out of your fucking mind? How dare you ask me such a stupid question? Isn't that lame?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like if that's something that you're into, you go out early. You wake up early, you get your fucking iced coffee,
Fucking
and you go and
sucks.
do it. You don't drag your fucking significant other into it and fucking make them wake up.
Sometimes you got to play the part to.
Get
the bees!
I used to like yard sailing.
Sounds like a man to me.
Yes,
I will confess, for a while I did go yard sailing. I was kind of into it.
Yeah.
I looked for stereo gear, albums, maybe a couple of fucking dumbbells, whatever.
It's
But then
I
it
don't know. There's
passed. It's
something.
over.
There's something just like alluring about it, like spurred of the moment. Like you're not expecting
Yes.
to buy something on the side of the road. You're not expecting it.
these
and the
people,
fucking
yeah, they're getting rid of it. Their shit, and then you see it and go, "Oh, I want this." When these assholes don't want any part of it anymore.
I've gotten some good stuff before over the years.
Yeah,
yeah, I
They've gotten
found
me
some
finished
great
and
shit.
stuff. Yeah.
I wanted to find a fucking Rembrandt that some idiot was selling
Yeah,
in the
right.
fucking attic, but it was never anything. It was
great.
always shit.
Be a man.
speaking of decor, things are looking awfully different around the fucking Playboy mansion these days since fucking Hef kicked the bucket. I mean, that place, like, what it looked like back in the old days and the glory days and just the whole vibe of the fucking place, unfortunately has been fucking... Now with all the people that have, like, the grooming, all the shit that he's done over the years, it's tough. His legacy is fucking... It's taken a hit.
Yeah,
but
big hit.
But it's still there.
Well, it's kind of like the castles over in England. They say they're all run down inside because they don't put the money into them.
Yeah, and that's gonna be fucking. That's gonna be like disappointing.
I mean, this guy had a good long run in this fucking gig, right? But it started to crumble, and of course, in death, it really crumbled. You know what I mean? He's a man of the past, Hugh Hefner. That shit can't really exist to that level. Walking around with the fucking pajamas, semen all over the carpets and that shithole.
Oh yeah, just walking by and just fucking fingering some random broad's asshole and just getting on with your day.
And then going in the fucking hot tub where they got the Legionnaire's disease.
Oh yeah,
for the bacteria.
Yeah.
I know a lot of guys. Have you know guys that have been there? A couple of 2-3 guys told me over the years that they were there. I go, big fucking deal. What do I care?
Yeah, possibly.
They go, I was at the Playboy mansion. I go, so?
It sold for like $100 million or something, didn't it?
Yeah, I guess like for the most part, what's going on is who owns it? Somebody
bought
some
it.
young hotshot rich family. They own businesses.
Yeah, I
big
think
brand.
They're in the process of refurbishing.
They live next door. They're keeping this along with the house next door.
Okay.
But I mean, wouldn't you, like we were saying, almost kind of like keep it on a similar kind of vibe? Still keep it like an adult amusement park because that's what it was.
Right.
Closer to anything. Like, still keep it the same vibe, but try to fucking, clean it up. Make sure everybody has the proper papers,
Glory days are over.
Yeah.
Yeah, like why wouldn't you fucking like I'm sure there's tons of fucking laws in California why you couldn't make it a whorehouse.
Yeah.
But if you made if you went into a whorehouse that was like a mansion, like whore mansion, there's gotta be a demographic of people that are perverts that are banging hookers that would pay for the high class hooker to bang them in a fucking castle.
You think of what a degenerate this Hefner was? Like, he's a true degenerate piece of shit. I mean,
a predator, basically, right?
Yeah.
But he had such good PR for years and got away with it, being this cool dude, this icon with the fucking red bathrobe and all this shit walking around like he was cool.
Yeah.
But for a lot of years, people said, no, he's cool. That's okay. But he really sucked.
Then it came out. A lot of shit came out.
Right.
If that shit, he wouldn't be able to get away with half the shit he got away with.
He was
back
just
then.
a low-down, dirty bum like the rest of us.
But I mean, at least like he went down before the fucking veil dropped because it must have been pretty close.
Oh, yeah.
There's so many fucking cases against that fucking guy. He must have fucking, his internal death clock must have fucking like been akin to it, knew that it was fucking going down and was like, all right. You're playing with the house's money. You made it this long without fucking taking a case.
Right.
You had a couple that you fucking paid to like hush hush, but pretty unscathed.
Yeah, pretty much, right?
Yeah.
Dirty bum.
Hotline.
Be a Man Hotline.
Yes, 24/7.
Leave a voicemail or send us a text.
Hotline.
Call anytime.
617-329-9505.
Call 24/7 with your sick fucking stories. We love it.
Be a Man Hotline, and we have a call from a fan. This story has something to do with something gross, and it is entitled Vampire. Let's all use our imagination.
I can imagine.
What's up, Be A Man, Tons, and John? This is a story about when I first had intercourse in my car, and all the boys called me Vampire for years. So me and my ex-broad, went to Applebee's one night, and we both had the idea of let's do it in the car for the first time. And we get in the car, everything's going, car's rocking, and fucking she says go down. So I go down. I start eating her out, and then I go, man, you're really wet. She goes, I know. So, after everything's done, I turn on my car lights, and it wasn't wet. My face was covered with blood, and the blood was hanging down my face like vampire fangs.
Yeah, Jesus.
So the boys called me vampire. That happened 2 years ago, and they still call me vampire to this day. Moral of the story is, be a vampire, and also be a man.
Yeah, so I remember I was shit-faced one night in college. I ended up with a broad, fucking lights out, fucking ate her out. Middle of the night, I went fucking to take a piss. Look in the mirror, I had dried up blood all over my face.
Yeah.
Fucking.
I've never done that with the face, but there's been times that I've been banging broads and then went to go to the bathroom and fucking looked and saw the fucking red in the pubes.
Yeah.
It's been known to happen. It's happened to me. Sometimes they don't know they're on it. It's just starting or whatever.
Yeah.
Some of them will go, I'm on my period. I don't care if you don't.
Ever
get one of those?
Yeah. My period's coming.
If they tell you they're on it, but they'll still do it, will you?
Yeah.
You don't care.
No.
Right.
Do you lose respect for them?
No. You can't knock them up when they're pregnant. I mean, when they're on the rag, right?
The rag.
OTR. Right. When they're OTR.
On the rag. What a good phrase.
He's vampire, man. That's pretty cool, though.
Yeah,
I wouldn't mind that handle.
Yeah.
Sexual nicknames are tough, though, fucking, especially with a group of hornball friends. You're screwed forever. They're going to call him vampire. If he gets married, fucking...
Yeah, the wife will ask.
Yep. They'll still call him fucking vampire. He's stuck with it.
Why do they call you that, honey?
You better get back with her and marry her then.
Yeah, that's always tough. The nickname that requires explanation.
Right.
That there's like possibly a negative story behind it.
He's got one choice: to move away and not be friends with those people anymore. That's it. It's over.
Be a man.
John misses highballs at noon and the smell of tobacco in every room. Tonzo hates live, laugh, love, decor. That's why he doesn't live with no Homegoods or and be a man. Loves local art, local low-level art, local low-level art. If he don't like fruit, he won't stare at a pear. Give him a seascape